from Indonesia, everyone. The Honorable Vice Rector for Academic and Partnership Affairs Unisola, Dean of the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Dr. Muhammad Afandi, SPD MPD MH, Head of Department Indonesian Language and Literature Education, Dr. Evi Jamala SPD MPD, and Head of the Office of International Affairs, Mr. Rio Luhung Pribadi SPD. All praises to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, God Almighty, the most merciful and full of compassion, and that give us an opportunity to meet together in this Zoom meeting. Salawat and greeting may always be upon Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Prophet Muhammad, while longing for his shafa'at letter in the afterlife. Welcome everyone to the third course of Language and Culture of Indonesia, or Cultura 2024. My name is Anissa Sofia Tunaza, and please allow me to lead this opening ceremony as your master of ceremony. So before we start our agenda, I would like to so before we start our session today, we'd like to read our agenda. The first agenda is opening by MC. Second agenda is singing national anthem of Indonesia and hymn of Unisola. And this report of OIA Unisola. And the next agenda is opening remark from the Department of Indonesian Language and Literature Education. And the last one is closing. Opening ceremony agenda today. Let's open with by reciting basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much. And for the next agenda is singing national anthem of Indonesia and hymn of UNESCO. Thank you so much. And for the next agenda is the report from the head of OIA Venezuela, Mr. Riolung Pribadi. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Nisa. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening from Indonesia. It's 7:30 here in Semarang City, Indonesia. Welcome to you all. It's Rio Luhung Pribadi. You can call me Rio. I'm the head of the Office of International Affairs at Sultan Islamic University, Unisula, Indonesia. First of all, thank you for joining this program. Your enthusiasm and spirit to join Kultura 2024 is very, very amazing to join this one because I could see from the enthusiasm, the number of the participants who are in this program is way more than the previous Kultura 2023. And secondly, congratulations for being the part of this Kultura 2024. I remark with the presentation. Please bear with me for a while. Yeah, I'm sure you have seen my screen now. Welcome to the course of language and culture of Indonesia, or we call it KULTA, in 2024. This is the third edition of Kultura. So we've been for grow here. So thank you again for joining. So, Kultura 2024 is a 6 weeks online program to learn about basic Indonesian language and culture. And it is conducted by Department of Indonesian Language and Literature Education in collaboration with our Office of International Affairs. So we already also have here attended, this opening ceremony is also attended by the head of the Department of Indonesian Language and Literature Education, Dr. Evi Samalah, that after this will give a remark for us. And the Kultura 2024 consists of 17 meetings. Meeting 1 today will be opening ceremony as well as learning activities. And then from meeting 2 to meeting 11, you will have learning activities. And then on meeting 12, you have mid progress. And until meeting 15, you still have learning activities. And it will be closed or final meeting will be on meeting 16, where you will have final test and also closing ceremony, inshallah, in the 12th of August 2024. And upon completing this program, the participant will receive a certain things. First of all is certificate of completion. This is for participants who attend at least 12 meetings. So make sure you attend the program not less than 12 meetings to receive the certificate of completion. And then you will receive a letter of credit that you can recognize into your local credit in your university based on your local regulation, of course. We just want to make sure that your learning time, your learning period during this Kultura 2024 is recognized formally. And for this year, Kultura 2024, we have very high enthusiasm. We decided to accept 76 participants. Judging from the country, we have 6 countries, 60 students from Philippines, 8 students from Colombia, 3 students from India, 2 students from Thailand, 2 students from Bulgaria, and 1 student from Myanmar. And by gender, we have 45 female participants and 31 male participants. And by the university, we have 21 sending universities. So please raise your hand if I mention your university. Batan Peninsula State University, Burgas Free University, Catanduanes State University, Cebu Technological University, Central Luzon State University, Davao del Norte State College, Davao del Sur College, De La Salle University Das Marinas, Kalinga State University, Mai Fai Luang University, Mariano Marcos State University, Medicaps University, Naresuan University, Northeastern Mindanao State University, Our Lady of Fatima University, Politecnico Gran Colombiano, St. Mary's University, Universidad de la Sabana, Universidad de San Buenaventura, University of the Library Studies and Information Technologies, and last but not least, University of Science and Technology of the Philippines. So were the 21 sending universities that send their students to join Kultura 2024. Please send my best regard to the international office as well as the administrator of the university. Thank you for sending the students to join this Kultura 2024. So after that, I would like you to know the academic team of Kultura 2024. So the two main figures of the academic team will be Dr. Evi Chamala. She is the head of Department of Indonesian Language and Literature Education here at Unisula. She will serve as the academic collaborator. And also we also have Ms. Destari Praptawati. She will be your BIPA chair or the mentor to learn Indonesian language and culture. And those two amazing persons or figures will be helped by our Sahabat BIPA or BIPA Fellow. These are the students that will help the participant to speak or to learn about Indonesian language and culture. Please feel free to ask them about anything about Indonesian language and culture. They are also already in your WhatsApp group. So please don't hesitate to contact them if you have anything to ask about the program. And I think that's all from me now. Again, congratulations for your acceptance at Kultura 2024. Please use this opportunity to learn language, to learn a new culture that makes you broader and richer as a person so that you will have many perspectives about the culture, about the language. It will make you have more intercultural competence that will be very useful, especially in this very connected global era. I think thank you. That's all from me. Enjoy the program, have fun, and enjoy your learning process. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening.
Thank you so much for Mr. Pribadi for the report and the message for the participants of Cultura 2024. And for the next agenda is opening remark from the head of Department Indonesian Language and Literature Education, Dr. Evi Chamala. The screen is yours.
Oke, terima kasih Mbak Anissa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Rector of Unisula, Honorable Dean of FKIP Unisula, Honorable Head of the International Affairs Office, Mr. Rio, respected teacher, committee members, and BIPA Fellow, and my esteemed participant of the BIPA Cultural Program from various countries in Europe and Asia. Praise to be God Almighty for His grace and blessing, we can gather virtually today for the opening of the third BIPA program. First of all, I would like to express my pride in the 76 participants who have been selected from various countries in Europe and Asia to join this program. Your present here demonstrates high interest in Indonesian language and culture, as well as a strong desire to learn and to get to know the unique culture in Indonesia more closely. Through this program, we hope to strengthen the bonds of friendship and cooperation between nations. This program will be conducted virtually for approximately 2 months, and participants will have the opportunity to learn various aspects of Indonesian language and culture, from the everyday language to the diverse culture in Indonesia. I hope the participant will make the most of opportunity to gain knowledge and broaden their horizon about the Indonesian language and culture. In conclusion, I wish you all the best in participating in the BIPA Cultural Program. May this program provide you with great benefit and unforgettable experience. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tetap semangat untuk belajar BIPA. Terima kasih.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for Dr. Evi Chamala for the opening remark of Cultural 2024. So that's all our agenda in our opening ceremony. But the next session, which is the learning activity, I would like to ask you to open your camera to take the documentation. Please, if open your camera, if you don't have any trouble here. I will wait for 1 minute to open your camera and we will be able to share. I think all of the participants already open camera. For the operator, please sure to count from 3, 2, 1. Smile everyone. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Left style. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you for everyone. Thank you everyone for joining us for the opening ceremony. And for the next session is the learning activity, your first meeting with your BIPA tutor. So for the session will be handled by Miss Destari Proktawati. For Miss Destari Proktawati, the screen is yours. Thank you everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, Sophie, for giving the time for me. Is my voice audible, Sophie?
Yes, audible, Miss.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, good evening, everyone. Evening in Indonesia. How about you? Is there evening or still afternoon in your country?
My country is we are in the morning.
Evening.
Colombia. In
Oh, Colombia,
Mhm.
still morning?
Mhm.
Bulgaria, it's
Oh,
3:30.
okay.
3:50.
Oh, I see. So, good morning from Colombia. Good morning. Good afternoon from uh,
Bulgaria.
Philippines, maybe. Bulgaria.
Yeah, it's
Afternoon.
4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So, today we are going to also from Philippines. Good evening. Okay. Today we are going to start our meeting for Bahasa Indonesia class. So we usually call it as BIPA or Bahasa Indonesia untuk penutur asing. So I'm going to start this class. I'm going to okay. Sophie, can you help me to make me as the host? Hello, Sophie. Are you still there?
Yeah, in the process, ma'am. Can we
Oh, okay.
wait a second? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mas Rio.
Sudah, Bu? Sudah dijadikan co-host.
Ya, terima kasih. Okay, so for today's meeting, we are going to have an introduction. Okay, so the first time, because Bahasa Indonesia is maybe a new language for you, so we need to know language first. So we are going to talk about the basic thing in Bahasa Indonesia. We call it as an introduction, or in Indonesia we call it as pengantar. Yeah. So the basic things that you need to know in Bahasa Indonesia, the first is huruf. Huruf means alphabet. And then angka. Angka means number. And warna. Warna means color. And then nama hari, or the name of the day. Nama bulan, the name of month. And also we are going to learn about kata benda and kata kerja, or noun and verb. So this is the basic things that we usually learn when we study about Bahasa Indonesia. Okay, so I'm going to start from the first huruf or alphabet. Okay, so here's the alphabet in Bahasa Indonesia, or we say huruf abjad dalam Bahasa Indonesia. So actually we have the same form, the same writing in these alphabets. So pronunciations, yeah. For example, in English we say A, B, C, C, E, and etc. But in Indonesia, we say A, B, C, D, E. Yeah. So let's see for one by ones of the alphabets or huruf in Indonesia. The first is A, and then B, and then C, and then T, and A, and F. Next is K, and then H, and E, J, K, L. Next is M, and N, then O, and then P, T, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So some alphabet similar with English, but most of the difference. A in Indonesia A, B in Indonesia B, C in Indonesia C, D in Indonesia D, E in Indonesia E, F in Indonesia also F, G in Indonesia G, H in Indonesia H, I in Indonesia E, J in Indonesia also J, K in Indonesia K, L also in Indonesia L, M in Indonesia also M, N in Indonesia also N, O in Indonesia O, P in Indonesia P, Q in Indonesia Q, R in Indonesia R, S in Indonesia also S, T in Indonesia T, U in Indonesia U, V in Indonesia V, and W Indonesia W, X in Indonesia X, also X, Y in Indonesia Y, and then Z in Indonesia also Z, yeah? Or Z in Indonesia is Z. So this is the alphabet in Indonesia. Okay, is it easy for you or sounds difficult? Can you remember it? Okay, easy. Okay. Anyone wants to try to read this alphabet in Indonesia or huruf abjad dalam bahasa Indonesia? Okay. Anyone? Okay. Andre Etref, please.
Thank you. Let me try. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, E, J, G. How was this one? G?
Okay.
J.
Yeah.
K, L, M, N, O, P, Q,
I.
I, R, S, T, U, V, W, H,
X.
I, Z, Z.
Yeah. Y, Z. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bagus. Very good. Okay, thank you very much for reading this huruf abjad dalam bahasa Indonesia. Okay, any other friends who wants to try to read the abjad in Indonesia?
Me,
Oh yeah,
Catalina.
please. Please,
A,
Catalina.
B, C, D, E, F. And give me a moment.
Oh,
G,
which one?
H, J, E, J,
E, J,
K,
K, okay.
L, M,
L,
N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
okay, thank you very much, Catalina. There is some huruf that still sounds like in English, but it's okay. You tried well. Okay, ya. So this is huruf abjad dalam bahasa Indonesia in Indonesia. So this is the basic that you can read it well in Indonesia. So you just need to remember how to pronounce it. Bagaimana untuk mengucapkan, pronounce is mengucapkan, ya. So how to pronounce it? So you can read well when we learn about the words or sentence in Indonesia. Okay, is there any other friends who wants to try to read this alphabet in Indonesia?
Can I try?
Sure, Natalia.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, T, U,
correct?
O,
V,
V,
W,
W, X, Y, F.
Okay, thank you very much, Natalia. That's good. Okay. Maybe once more. Let's try to read this alphabet. Okay, please, Jana Dixie.
Can you hear me, Mom?
Yeah, sure.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So let me repeat for the pronunciations of this alphabet in Indonesia. The first is A in Indonesia A, and then P in Indonesia B, C in Indonesia C, D in Indonesia D, E in Indonesia E, F in Indonesia also F, G in Indonesia K, H in Indonesia H, I in Indonesia E. And then J in Indonesia also J, K in Indonesia K, also L, M in Indonesia also M, and then N in Indonesia also N, O in Indonesia O, P in Indonesia P, Q in Indonesia Q, R in Indonesia R, S in Indonesia also S, T in Indonesia T, U in Indonesia U, P in Indonesia V, W in Indonesia W, X in Indonesia also X, Y in Indonesia Y, Z in Indonesia also Z. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. So that's the pronunciations in Indonesian alphabet. Okay. Can you remember it well? Is that enough? Can we move to the number? Or do you still need to mess of the huruf or alphabet in Indonesia? Okay, let's see enough for this time. To know or to remember about how to pronounce the alphabet. Okay. So this is numbers, or in Indonesia we call as angka. Angka dalam bahasa Indonesia. So we talk about number. Yeah. You can see in this slide, we start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kita akan belajar ini dulu. We are going to learn about this first. So 0 in Indonesia 0. 1, 1. 2, 2. 3, 3. 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. 7, 7. 8, 8. 9, 9. And 10, 10. So from 0 to 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the next one on the right side, we start from 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In Indonesia, we call as belas. So the number between 10 to 20, we call as belasan. Yeah. So belas or belasan. That's why 11 called 11. 12 12. 13 13. 14 14. 15 15. 16 16. 17 17. 18 18. 19 19. And 20 20. So the numbers between 10 to 20 in Indonesia called as belas or belasan. In English, we call it as teens. Yeah. TEENS, teens. In Indonesia, we call belasan. So basically, except 11 we call 11. But and then start from 12, 13, you can look at the number. 12, number 1 and 2 means 10 or 10 and 2. So we use 12. And then 13, you can see the number 3, so 13. 14, 14. 15, 15. 16, 16. 17, 17. 18, 18. 19, 19. 20. 20 is 20. Puluh in Indonesia means, in English means dozen. 10, 20, 30. So when we say puluh or when we say dozens, we say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So puluh means dozen. Belas means teens. Yeah. So maybe you can try to remember how to say 11 until 19 based on the word this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and etc. And then you just add the word belas. 12, 13, 14, and etc. Okay. And then ratus in English is hundreds. So when we say hundreds in Indonesia, we say ratus. So if we say 100 or 100 in Indonesia, 100. 200, 200. 300, 300. How about 400? Kalau 400 kira-kira bahasa what is in Indonesia? Okay, and 3 400.
400.
Oh, sorry. 400. Okay. How about 500?
500.
Oke, 500. Thank you. How about 900? Anyone? And
900, right?
ya,
900.
correct. 900. Very good. How about 7? Um, yang belum apa? Wait. 800. Sophia, 800.
800.
800. Correct. 600. Uh, uh, JK, Pascual,
600.
ya 600. Correct. Thank you very much. Ya. So let's move to ribu. In Indonesia ribu, in English thousands. Ya. So a thousand or 1,000 in Indonesia 1.000. 2,000 in Indonesia 2.000. 3,000 in Indonesia 3.000. Okay. So let's start with 6,000 in Indonesia. Okay, Stephanie.
6.000.
Iya, 6.000, correct. And then 4,000. Okay, Gonzales.
4.000.
Iya, 4.000. Bagus, correct. 10,000. Okay, Andre.
10.000.
Yeah, correct. 10.000. How about 19,000? Okay, Andre. How to read your name? Andre?
Andre.
Oh, Andre. Okay, Andre. 19,000?
19.000.
Iya,
19.000.
19.000. Very good. 19.000. Ya. Okay, and then how about 100,000?
10.000.
100. Rominis?
100.000.
Correct. 100.000 ya. 100,000. 100.000. Okay, so is it easy? Can you get it about the number? Yeah. So number 0 until 10, we see from 0 until 10. And then the number between 10 to 20, we call belas in Indonesia or belasan. Let's say belas to make it easier. Belas means this in English. So you just need to put the word belas after you mention, for example, like 2, 12, 13, and etc. But it's a big difference in 11 or 11, not 11 but 11. Yeah. So that's tens. And then for puluh, 10, 20, 30, 40, puluh means dozen. Yeah. So you just need to remember the word puluh. 30 means 30. 40 means 40. Yeah. Okay, and then for hundreds in Indonesia called as ratus. So you can say 200, 200. And then for 100, 100. And ribu means thousands. Yeah, so thousands means ribu. 2,000, 2,000, and etc. Okay. So do you have any questions for number? Or is that enough to understand the numbers?
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
If 42, how we pronounce
I
the
see.
two parts?
42. So 40 and 2. If we want to say 42, you can say 40 and 2. What is 40 in Indonesia? Kira-kira 40, sorry, what do you think? 40? What is 40 in Indonesia? No idea? Oh, okay. Andre, 40?
40.
40 is 40. And then 2?
42. 42.
Yeah, correct. 42. So 40, 40. And then 2, 2. So 42. Ya. Uh, yeah. Can you get it, Natalia?
Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
Okay. How about, can I ask you, Natalia, how about 25?
25, 25.
Correct, 25. Okay. So that's uh 25. Give you the example only until 20, yeah. You need to guess about the 40, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90. Yeah, so you just need put puluh for dozens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 19, sorry, 90. Then you just put puluh in, after the number. Okay. All right. Is there any other questions for number or angka? Okay. So if there is no more questions for Anka, I'm going to move to this. We are going to talk about color. Color in Indonesia, warna. So warna, this word means color. Ya. So we are going to talk about warna dalam bahasa Indonesia. So these colors showing about the color itself, and then the words showing the names of the colors. The first, we can see this is only white, right? So in Indonesia, white is putih. And then the next one, this is red. In Indonesia, we call merah. And then the third, yellow. In Indonesia, kuning. And then this one, pink. In Indonesia, merah muda. And then this is gray. In Indonesia, abu-abu. Okay. And then this is purple. In Indonesia, ungu. And this color, blue, in Indonesia, biru. And then orange, in Indonesia, jingga. And this is green, in Indonesia, hijau. This is black, in Indonesia, hitam. Okay, and then the last one, brown. We call in Indonesia coklat. Yeah. So merah, yellow is kuning, pink is merah muda, gray is abu-abu, purple is ungu, blue is biru, orange is jingga, green is hijau, black is hitam, and brown is coklat. Okay, that's colors in bahasa Indonesia or warna dalam bahasa Indonesia. Maybe I need to okay. Let's check your memory. Anyone can guess what is this color in Indonesia? Okay, Gonzalez.
Abu-abu.
Abu-abu.
Okay, abu-abu. Right. And then this one, Jovelyn.
Biru.
Biru. Okay. This one. Pascual.
Ungu.
Yeah, ungu. Okay. This one. Andre.
Kuning.
Yeah. Kuning. Correct. This one.
Hitam.
Hitam. Right. Black is hitam. Okay. So this is warna dalam bahasa Indonesia. Color in Indonesia. Okay. So I think this color is easy enough also. Let's move to the next. So we are going to learn about nama hari. Hari means day. Yeah. So the names of the day. So let's see. You can read in this slide. Senin is Monday. And then Selasa means Tuesday. Rabu means Wednesday. And then Kamis means Thursday. And then Jumat means Friday. Sabtu is Saturday. And the last one, Minggu, Sunday. Yeah. So that's very easy. Senin, Selasa, Rabu, Kamis, Jumat, Sabtu, Minggu. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh. All right. Now we only have Senin, Selasa, Rabu, Kamis, Jumat, Sabtu, Minggu. Okay. This is the names of the day in Indonesia. Nama hari dalam bahasa Indonesia, Senin, Selasa, Rabu, Kamis, Jumat, Sabtu, Minggu. Okay, let's check your memory. How about Friday? Ayat?
Jumat.
Yeah, Jumat, correct. How about Wednesday?
Rabu.
It's Rabu.
Okay, Rabu. Oh, I think it's very easy for you. How about Thursday?
Kamis.
Selasa.
Kamis.
Kamis.
Oh,
Correct.
okay.
Okay. How about today? Today? Now? What is
Today.
today?
Senin.
Senin.
Senin. Yeah, Senin. Correct. Bagus, Senin. What is the day of today? Senin. Correct.
Hari.
It's Monday, yeah? Okay. And then what is our next meeting?
Rabu.
Rabu.
Rabu. That's right, Rabu. So what is the day before Monday?
Minggu.
Minggu.
It's a mango.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, Minggu, betul. Okay, so that's the day or nama hari, ya. Nama hari sudah. Now let's move to the month. The names of months. Nama bulan. So in Indonesia, we have a very similar, some of the names of the months, very similar with English versions. Yeah. For example, January in Indonesia, Januari. Okay. And then February in Indonesia, Februari. And then March in Indonesia, Maret. And then April in Indonesia, April. May in Indonesia, Mei. Mei. Yeah. And then June in Indonesia, Juni.
Can you repeat the pronunciation of March, please?
Maret.
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 Maret. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. And then July, Juli. August, Agustus. September, we have the same pronunciation, September. September, September, the same. October, also October. November, also November. December, a bit similar. December in English, December in Indonesia. Okay, let's start again. So January, January, and then this February, February, March become Maret, April, April, May, May. Similar, May, May, yeah. And then June, Juni, July, Juli, August, Agustus, September, also September, October, also October, November, also November, and December, December. Yeah. So it's very similar, December, December. So that's the months in Indonesia atau or nama bulan dalam bahasa Indonesia. Okay, let's oh sorry, and this one. Forget about the English. Let's memorize about the bahasa Indonesia. Okay, let's try to read these names of the months. Let's read atau membaca or membaca the names of the months in Indonesia. Okay, anyone wants to try read these names of the months?
I will try. January, February, March, April, May, June,
Can you repeat from the first, Catalina?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
January
Mm-mm.
is January.
Correct. And then
February
February.
no, it is February. March is March.
March.
April is April.
Mm-hmm.
May is May. June is June.
Mm-hmm.
July is July.
Mm-hmm.
Augustus is August. September is September. October is October. November is November. December is December.
Yeah, bagus, very good. Thank you, Catalina. So I think the names of the months in Indonesia is not really difficult because some of them very similar with English versions. Yeah, just a bit in the pronunciations. Okay. So this is the names of the months. Okay. So do you have any questions for the names of the month? All right. If you have no questions for the names of the month, then I'm going to move to the next. Oops. So this is the examples of kata benda dalam bahasa Indonesia. Kata benda means noun. Yeah. When we talk nouns in Indonesia, we talk kata benda. So things or benda, noun. So this is some of the example. The first one is pencil, right? In Indonesia, pencils is pencil. And then for the next picture, it's book. Book. In Indonesia, we call it buku. And then this is table, right? In Indonesia, meja. Yeah. And then we have this picture. In English, we call it as phone or maybe handphone. In Indonesia, telepon seluler or HP. HP, the short of handphone. Yeah. So we can say also handphone in Indonesia. But in very Indonesian versions, it's telepon seluler. And then this is shoes. In Indonesia, sepatu. And then chair. In Indonesia, kursi. So pencils is pencil. Book is buku. Table is meja. Phone or handphone is telepon seluler. Shoes, sepatu. Chair, kursi. And this is another thing or noun. We can see here for the example is computer. In Indonesia, komputer. So computer in Indonesia, komputer. And then this is laptop in Indonesia, or in English, we call it as some of people call it as laptop also. What is another laptop? Yeah. Suddenly I forgot about this. Uh, Sahabat Tifa, Rahmatilla, or Naili, can you help me find another name of laptop? Okay, while waiting their answer, let's move to this. This is
I think
eraser.
the PC, personal computer, no. In English.
Personal computer. PC, I think it's like computer. Do you have another term?
I don't know, but I think that is the same. I think
Yeah.
because I'm from Colombia, we speak in Spanish. I don't know.
Yeah. It's okay. Suddenly I forgot about the term we usually use for this. Yeah, okay. So this is a laptop. First in Indonesia, laptop. Okay. And then this is eraser. In Indonesia, penghapus. Penghapus, eraser. And then fork means garpu. In Indonesia, garpu, I mean. And then spoon. In Indonesia, sendok. And then this is plate. In Indonesia, piring. Yeah. So fork, garpu, spoon, sendok, and then plate, piring. This is the examples of the noun or kata benda. So benda, noun, things. In Indonesia, this is just some the examples. Yeah. So pensil, buku, meja, telepon seluler or HP, sepatu, kursi, komputer, laptop, penghapus, garpu, sendok, piring. This is just the example. Okay. Let's let's check your memory for these names of the noun. Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay. I'm going to start with this picture.
Sepatu.
This picture. Yeah, sepatu, correct? And then how about this picture?
Garpu.
Garpu, correct. What is the names of this picture?
Komputer.
Komputer, yeah. Okay, komputer in Indonesia. This one.
Kursi.
Kursi. Very good. Let's. This one.
Penghapus.
Okay, penghapus. Yeah. Very good. Correct. That penghapus. Yeah. Okay. So this is things. Or nama benda dalam bahasa Indonesia in Indonesia. So this is the last one. The example of verb in bahasa Indonesia. Or kata kerja dalam bahasa Indonesia. Ya. Verb,
Bekerja.
kata kerja. Okay. So this is based on the picture. This activity in this picture is eating, right? In Indonesia, makan. And then the second picture, drinking. Ya, in Indonesia, minum. And then the third picture, standing. In Indonesia, berdiri. And then the next picture, sitting. In Indonesia, duduk. And the next picture, walking. In Indonesia, berjalan. And the last picture is running. In Indonesia, berlari. Ya. So, eating means makan. Drinking means minum. Standing means berdiri. Sitting means duduk. Walking means berjalan. And running means berlari. Okay? Can you memorize it? Let's check your memory about verb or kata kerja.
Kerja.
Okay, kata kerja or verb, the words showing doing something, ya, verb or kata kerja. I'm going to say these pictures: number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Okay.
Morning. Berlari.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get the picture number 3.
Berdiri.
What is
Berdiri.
berdiri? Berdiri. Yeah. Very good. Correct. Berdiri, standing. Picture number 5.
Berjalan.
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 Okay. Berjalan ya. Berjalan. Walking. Okay. Picture number 4.
Duduk.
Duduk. Duduk.
Duduk.
Duduk.
And then picture number 2.
Minum.
Minum. Minum.
Minum.
Minum.
Okay, very good. And then picture number 1.
Makan.
Makan. How about the last picture?
Berlari.
Berlari. Very good. Yeah, that's correct. Very good. Sangat bagus. That's the examples for verb or kata kerja dalam bahasa Indonesia. This is just examples. I mean, we have a lot of things to do. Means that we have a lot of things verbs. Yeah, a lot of verbs that we can learn together. All right. I think that's for the introductions or pengantar dalam bahasa Indonesia, pengantar or introductions in bahasa Indonesia. I hope that you can still remember about the huruf or alphabet, number or angka, color or warna, and then nama hari or name of the day, also name of the month or nama bulan, and then some examples of noun, kata benda, and also verb or kata kerja. Ya. So that's all for today's meetings. Hope that you still remember about this on Wednesday. Maybe we can check first your memory about
Hello
number,
guys.
alphabet, color, noun, verb, and etc. before we learn about another things in Bahasa Indonesia. Okay, so that's all from me. Do you still have any questions about Tuesday learning?
None, Mom. Thank you.
Okay, I think it's clear enough for you. Thank you very much for joining this meeting. See you on Wednesday. Thank you very much and good evening for everyone.
Thank you.
Goodbye and thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Terima
Thanks.
kasih.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Selamat hebat. Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih kembali.
Sampai jumpa.